Yo! Alright, we got a really good one for you today. Got my buddy Wes on. So, I'm going to put the time on the bottom if you want to skip ahead, because I'm going to talk about some things just on my own, but skip ahead if you want to, see that conversation. Had quite of a long week. Kind of feels like that. Wearing a raggedy ass shirt, and that's how I do production. So here we are. Sunday, we tried the sketch recording stuff, and that was we did record something. I don't know who the fuck's gonna actually edit it, but we did record something, so that's cool. It was a slight mess, very chaotic, but something was achieved, so that's good. I think we're on the way of fine-tuning some of the processes that needs to happen to make sure that this is, worthwhile. I went to Grizzlies on Sunday also. That was a good time. Thinking about Pitbull right now. I'm gonna put up a video right here of all the girls that go to Pitbull shows wearing bald caps. It's pretty cool. It's very I want to say millennial, maybe. That might be a millennial thing to do that. Because in most of the videos, I wasn't seeing like younger people doing that. So that might just be a millennial thing. I'm starting to think that now. Fuck. You know what sucks is being like 27 right now is that at this specific moment, I relate to millennials and Gen Z a lot. But I'm so in the middle that it's hard to say which one I am. I consider myself a Gen Z. But at the same time, if Gen Z starts being embarrassing, then I'll identify as a millennial. It's really how I choose it. Because I'm such on the cusp of which one is which. So, I don't know. Honestly, the Pitbull thing, pretty cool. So, I might consider myself a millennial for a few days and then revert back to Gen Z. That's kind of what I've been planning all along, truthfully. Yeah, Grizzlies was a lot of fun. When I got up on stage, the most beautiful thing happened, and most of the comics went out to smoke. So that was good. And I yelled at them saying, "Let me swim. Yeah, motherfucker, let me swim." So I can say more crazy shit, especially when they're gone, even though they can hear me outside. But the guy before me, I believe his name is Zach. He had a good set. He had a story. Something about going to the ER, and he was talking about that for a long time. It was a long story, but the weird part about the whole story was that the guy that was helping him in the ER, like a worker there in the ER, was there at the mic, which is really strange. The chances of that happening are very, very slim. So we all, like, once he said that, we were like, what? We just thought you were bullshitting. Now this is real? You know? It was kind of like that. Almost sounds like you should have been there. The way I'm talking about Grizzlies, it's like, yeah, you should have been there. Who the fuck wants to go to Grizzlies? Especially if it's not a comic night, you know. I only did like 6 minutes. That was good enough for me. That was good enough. I did, the guy that was before me, he was enjoying. He was going with it, and the couple that was next to him, that ER guy and his girl, were having fun with my set, and I was trying to do like a little of new stuff, a little old stuff. I was trying to mix it in, so yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Are you having a good time? Yeah, yeah. That kind of thing. Mr. What is it? World Star? No. What is it? What the fuck is Pitbull's nickname? International. Mr. International. What's the other one? World something. Mr. World. I'm gonna look this up. Pitbull, Mr. World. Worldwide. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. He is worldwide, honestly. Um, you can tell by his recent photos that he's grown a little older, which is kind of sad. He's the kind of man that like always has the young spirit in mind for some reason. Granted, he makes party songs, so like that would make sense. Um, at work on Monday, I was parking on the side of the road in the truck, and I got a drive by, by a truck, a beat up truck, so it wasn't good. Some guy like calling me, the F slur because I parked on the side road to deliver and doing my job. So, that was cool. I've gotten drive-bys probably more times than I can remember. Tuesday, holy shit, Tuesday was a long ass day. Um, it was my girl's birthday, which was kind of cool. She also turned 27. I welcomed her to the club as we were supposed to, and I bought some. Oh, dude, yeah, I bought some balloons at Dollar Tree, and I was in line. I bought like, it's trying to be a gag, really, because I bought like two big zeros. Throw a picture up right there, and like just an American balloon, and then like a happy birthday balloon. And I was in line looking like an idiot holding these balloons, like usual, like how you're supposed to look like when holding a balloon. And there was these like three girls that were like about 21, 22, and they were clearly getting like mixed drinks for a party because they were screaming where the shot glasses are, and they had like what is it called, like 2 packs. One girl had 2 packs full of not Kool-Aid, but High C. No, not High C. I'll throw a photo. Um, yeah, they all had like just a bunch of shit in their hands, and then we like the cash register lady, the people in front of me and the people behind me. We all just watched them walk off and just like steal at least $50 worth of Dollar Tree products. You know how much you need to carry for all of that? They had a bunch of shit. It had to have been $50 worth, dude. I that was nuts. They didn't do anything. Like Dollar Tree didn't do anything. Yeah, so it was my girl's birthday, and I welcomed her to the club. I once she woke up, I played Nirvana, like Teen Spirit. Gave her a firm handshake. I said, you can kill yourself whenever now. You're a part of the club. So before you couldn't kill yourself. Now you can. You only have a year's worth left though. You know? You only have a year to kill yourself if you want to. Once you turn 28, you cannot kill yourself. That's part of the rule. But yeah, I welcomed her to the club. And once I got back from work, we went and saw Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Was that a good show? Yes, it was. Some complications? Yes, there were. We got there late, unfortunately, because of traffic. And we were walking in halfway through DJ Mustard's set. And I was on fucking cloud 16. Just like I was in euphoria walking around trying to like find my seat. And I'm like, where is it? I can't, I can't, I couldn't figure out anything. I was just so in tune to like the anthems that DJ Mustard was doing. It was amazing. We finally got to our seats and yeah, it was just like 5 more minutes and then he was done. I was like, oh man, that was so good though. I was walking around like an idiot, just like, oh, where's the seat? I can't. What? I'm looking at the signs like, is that it? Yeah, yeah, that was batshit fun. Um, So the unfortunate part was that okay, so we had like a middle aisle, which is fine and all. I think I picked the seats. I'm not really sure. I think I had Game Time pick the seats, honestly. I'm a fan of Game Time some of the times. And so I had two seats. The left of me were the kind of fat couple that needs four seats for two seats. If I sat next to him, every part of my left body was going to be touched by this man, which is fine, I suppose. I don't know. And then there was a group of, let's say seven, family of seven on the right of us. So we were pretty compact, to say the least. And come to find out, someone didn't come in their group of seven, in their group of seven, but even though they bought 8 seats, so they're like, "Hey, you can move over if you don't want to touch that disgusting man, the left of you." So I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do that." And then I told the man, the disgusting man, I said, "Hey, sir, I'm gonna move back now, but if you want me to come back so you can touch me and I can touch you, we can do that. Let me know, you know?" And he laughed. I think I have no idea. I don't know if he knew I was playing if I was playing or not, but whatever. Um, so it was around like 8. So yeah, the play started at 7. DJ Mustard started at 7. That went up until 8, and then the fucking show started at like 8:20, 8:30. Didn't go. It didn't end until like fucking 11. That was the longest show I've been to, and So it was a duo show with Kendrick Lamar and SZA, which meant that I've never seen this before, that it was 20 minutes Kendrick, 20 minutes SZA, then they kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It might have been 20, it might have been 30. I'm not really sure, but they were doing spurts, and it was absolutely bonkers of a show. We were on the balcony, and that shit was, you know, it was rocking. Um, so the unfortunate part was that the girl, the right of my girl, um, was very much enjoying herself, which is cool. Enjoying the concert, which is cool and all. On the other fact is that she was being very aggressive, and she was like recording, like okay, like recording the set like this, which is fine. I don't really do that, but people can do it all the time. Recording her set, and then she would do this. She would like have it like this, and then go like have the flashlight recording like this because it's so dark in there, like acting like she's like really enjoying herself more than she really is, and just like, but her hand is so extended, so extended that it is like encroaching onto our space. And so she's now recording herself with the flashlight on like that, and recording us around her on the side of her, and then recording everyone behind her also, which is really fucking annoying. And near the end, some guy behind them, well, behind us really, decided to throw pizza sauce at them, and and just like ruin their whole outfit. But that didn't stop them. They just slowed down a little bit more, Yeah, it was getting pretty raunchy up in there for sure. Um, Man, was I sweating only from standing like from 3 hours. But we left at a good time. We left a little bit before the last song, so that was good. Um, yeah, that was batshit nuts, dude. That I did not care for that. I did not care for someone record. I don't really like someone recording me without like telling me. Just tell me, man. Yeah. Um. Anywho's, Wednesday, my girl got a new car. I'll put it up right here. It was a Mitsubishi Outlander. Outlander. And cool car. Cool car. I asked the person that sold the car. She was really nice. Um, she, because they all had like glass windows and glass windows, duh, glass walls and glass doors, and it was so much that I thought to myself, someone's fucked up for sure. And so I asked her like, hey, has anyone like messed up recently? And she was like, yeah, me. And I was like, do tell. She said, I was such in a rush, and I walked through the glass wall, banged her head so hard that she had to go to the hospital because she was concerned that she had a concussion. And she did have a concussion from banging her head on a thick ass glass wall. That was pretty funny. Yeah, dude. So after that we went to a sushi spot, which was really cool. I'm gonna put it up right here. It was Ken Sushi. Ken Sushi. Isn't that fucking awesome? And then one of their rolls were, they had the Obama roll, which was kind of funny, and then they had the Trump roll. Guess which one I got? The Trump roll, because it looked nice and it looked fun and it looked Tasty. 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 It was good. It was really fat and orange. And I ate the shit out of it. I even took some home and ate it the next morning. Next morning sushi isn't good, but it fills you up. So, what can you do? What can you do? And then all in that one day, I went to Tony V's. It was great. It was great. Go. It was great. And the sole fact that it was only comics and it was only one audience member and I did only new stuff. Bing, bop, bop, boom. Only new stuff. And are we having a good time? But, you know how much I don't like Dan's, right? I did the whole rant and everything a few episodes ago. Dan's. This guy named Dan came back. He came back from the dead. And I hadn't seen him in a second. And he saw my set. And you know what he said? He said, "What the fuck was that?" Literally after I got off the stage. And I'm so used to people like fucking around that I didn't take it seriously at all. I thought it was funny because my buddy Ken Wood, me and him would do that to each other. If we did good or bad, we would always say, "Dude, you fucking killed it, man." Even if there was like zero laughs, we'd be like, "Dude, you fucking killed it out there, man." I thought it was something like that. And so he was the last comic to go on, and I saw his set. I haven't seen him in like a few months, and he got off, and I made sure to say, "Well, dude, what the fuck was that up there? Oh, what the fuck was that?" And then he understood what the fuck he said to me. And I guess to come to find out, he was serious on what he meant. I thought he was messing around. Um, but I don't know. That was funny. It was weird as fuck, but it was funny. Um, so yesterday I finished two animes. Throw them up right there. Simultaneously, we got one Kaiju number 8, two Sign of Affection. I would never recommend Sign of Affection to literally anyone. Kaiju number 8, it was decent. I'm sure there'll be another season of that. That was actually pretty good. Um, and I added two more shows. Got season number 2 for Toilet Bound, which you would think that would be a very perverted show, and it really isn't. It's just the name sounds perverted, you know. And then we got the other one, Train to the End of the World. That one, that one, it's gonna be a cute show. I can tell it's gonna be a cute show. But then I also realized afterwards is that 4 shows out of 6 shows that I'm watching for anime are like woman main character based, which is kind of funny. I don't know. I never really think about that, but it didn't come to my attention until like I saw like the thumbnail for all of them. I'm like, "Oh yeah. I see what I'm doing now. I see what I'm doing." So tonight we got Canton and then we got Indy. Speaking about Canton, last week pissed me the fuck off because I got there, drove last Friday, drove what, 40 minutes to go to Canton, and All eight of us were there. All eight comics were there. And all of a sudden, the host decided, oh, there's no one coming to watch the open mic. We're gonna cancel it. Really? So that pissed me the fuck off just because I wanted to do comedy. I couldn't give a shit who was there. Like, I just wanted to go on stage and do some jokes. Like, that was really it. So I don't know what the fuck was up with all of that. It didn't seem like the excuse for not doing it was because there was no one there. I think there was something else that wasn't being talked about. Um, so yeah, got indie tonight also, which is gonna be good. Hopefully I get on. I'm gonna make sure I get there at 10:30, not 10:45. Apparently. What? Oh yeah, so this weekend I'm going to go to Big Rapids, which is the right of Grand Rapids, because my girlfriend's dad's friend who no, no. Girlfriend's dad's cousin's husband, there we go, is one of the politicians in Big Rapids, and he throws a rib festival for like, but it's not like a public festival. It's like you have to know him to be invited to the rib festival, and because it's at his house. Um, so they just do like a rib competition type things, and I'm going to be eating a lot of meat, and I'm going to get very much meat sweats this weekend, which is happens every single time I go there. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of meat. A lot of meat, dude. A lot of meat. Oh yeah, I kind of cut my hair. I not kind of did. I did cut my did fade. Yeah, I did a fade. Kind of tell. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So yeah, I wanted to do about 30 minutes is what I kind of did for this. So afterwards, it'll be me and Wes, the glorious Wes Partridge. So that'll be oh, having a good time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not doing the Spanish part. You ever get like songs stuck in your head and you can like hear the song so clearly in your head, and then when it comes out, it's like that's not what I had in my head. I had drums, I had guitar, all in there. I just can't speak it, you know? All right, that is exactly 1, 2, 3, 30 minutes. Boom. I'm fucking good at this shit. I swear to God I am. All right. Cancel this. Exit this out. Beam, bop, bop, boom. All right, newsflash, guys. Wes couldn't do it. Wes couldn't do it. Technical difficulties from me and him, but hopefully we'll figure that shit out eventually. What we're going to do is most likely talk about the things I was going to talk about because it's a little less than 30 minutes for an episode, which I don't really care for. Um, what else? This would be a perfect time to do a list, actually. Um, why not? Why not do a list of things? Because I have the time. Why not? Why not do a list? We got this woman right here. How are people doing it a D? Are you fucking kidding me? How is this a D for some people? That's clearly an S. That's clearly an S. What? Oh. Yeah, that's clearly an S. Why? How was that a D also? Do I have different taste? I think I have different taste. That that's not right, dude. No, yes. How was I mean, I'm just thinking about the voice, and the voice I think would be really nice. I don't know this person. I can't I'm gonna have to assume that she's how is that a D also? Are these people fucking crazy? I don't know. I'm gonna have to assume that if I'm gonna like say yes to something, that I'm like not me. I am the version that they are in their world. So with that, I'm gonna go an A. I mean, how is that? What are these all bangers or something? Yeah, another A. Like, I and honestly, this isn't even like racist. I I never even watched this film, and I don't think this would be a good time. Yeah, I think D would be the correct choice on this one. Why is all of them D's? I think this would be a lovely woman. Yes, we're just speed running this. I this sounds like how the fuck. Honestly, B is probably a good answer. D? Are you kidding me? D? No. This is a good time. She's a good time. You know what I mean? She's a good time. She has damn fucking S right there, dude. D? I'm just freaking out that everyone thinks that all of these are D's. This, I mean, I think a C. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wasn't she annoying? I'm trying to remember. I think she was annoying. I think she would probably be A. Um, D. People are really underestimating everything right now. I can tell by these people's choices. It is really bothersome, to be honest with you. Um, because I wouldn't rate this person as a D either. I would go for C, to be honest with you. I don't know. This I feel like this is like old, very old cat. Mouse? Mouse. Very old mouse. No. Yeah, I think a D would be a right choice on that one. What did this what do the people like? I don't I I'll have to see. People really fucking hate the cats. This cat looks a lot nicer than the rat. I'll tell you that right now. B. I feel like this is a yeah, that's a total A right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a total S right there. Um, just by looking at her total S, I would rather shoot myself in my foot and bleed out. D? No. No, that's an that's an A at best. No, no, that's a total S right there. I'm glad that they at least think that that's an S. I'm glad that everyone else thinks that's an S because that's that's clearly that's clearly an S right there. How can you never think that way? I never watched Frozen, so I couldn't give a shit. That's a clearly S right there. Clearly D. It would at least go in B. No, no, that would be B. No, S. S. No, that's not an S. That's what? I can't take my vote out? What? How many more do I have? Jesus fuck. Oh, it's going back to the ones I skipped too. Okay. Okay. Okay, speed round. Speed the fuck round. Okay. Um, my elbow hurts. Okay, I can't fix that. Um, no hesitation. B. Uh, very indifferent on everything. Um, I would say A. Yeah, A. A. How the fuck are you putting this as a D? That's an S. That is a skip. That is a skip. It's a B. That's a B. I never watched this, but I would say an A. S. Um, probably a C. What other pony? Yeah, they honestly ponytails go and all of them be. Um, this looks more human than anything else. I would say A S S. How do you not like the nose? The nose is the best part. S S A S S. Skip skip the See, now I talked about the voice on this one, and the voice on this one I like. The voice on this one I don't like. That's an actual D. That is a lot of people fucking hate her, so I'm gonna assume a D. How is that not an S? A S. That is too seductive for an and. I would say. What are the other and? Did I put the other and? Oh, I put the first and as a B. I was being very nice. Just go B on this one. Uh, how is that not an S? S. S. Who the fuck is this? S. 1000% S. S. Uh, A. S. I'm basing going off looks. C. I never watched the show. I'm gonna say B. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna say C. That is a guy. I think. D. Yes. I don't know who this is. Oh, is this Devil May Cry thing? Maybe. I'm gonna have to say S. No. Yes. Skip. Hey. You kidding me? You kidding me right now? I, no, you're too high pretentious. Yes. Yes. Do people fucking hate getting their cock sucked or something? How is this a D? How is this a D? I mean, I'm doing relatively good for myself right now, and yet I don't. I guess I don't understand. Uh, A at least. C. S. Yes. Clearly. I mean, no, I don't know this woman. No. Too bony. How is that even an. Yes, dude. B. I don't like your eyes. You fucking suck. C. You look like a. Um. People hate fucking, is what I'm realizing. Uh. A. Yes. Yeah. How hard do I have to click on this? No. No. Yes. Yes. I'm going way too fast on this. I stop because I'm imagining what could be. Um and what could be sounds like fun. So A. Um Oh, hey, by the way, I actually got my new glasses. So no more broken glasses, by the way. So that's fun. Uh B. Where was the other pony at? Cuz the ponies all go in B. No. A. God, that shit's pissing me off. A. S. Yes. Yes. No. 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 I don't know you. S. How is that not a fucking S? Ooh, I've seen this. Yeah, that's a D. Yes, absolutely. C. Yes. 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 God damn it. B. Yes. No. A. Yes. C. C. D. 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 C. It's a cat right there. That's a cat. A. Yeah. Yes. I don't know you. Gross. D. A. Fuck you. Wish I could go back on that one. Um. B. Yes. Where did the other pony go? The other pony was what? What was the other pony? We're going B's on ponies. B's on ponies, guys. B's on ponies. B, 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 B. A. Yes. 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 D. Yes. A. C. Yes. B. Yes. Oh, I see what they're fucking doing. All right. I honestly thought this was universal, that this was an S tier character. How is that not a S tier character right there? S. Yes. No. A. C. A. S. A. B. All ponies go to B's. Pony goes to B's. Fuck you. She was nice. Okay, she was nice. S. No. No. C. C. B. I don't even know this person, but I would fuck the hell out of them. Yes. A little bit sad afterwards, but yes. 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 Jesus. Come on. Let's see. Yes. 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 Minus the people. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. A. Yes. B like always. A. Yes. Yes. B. Yes. Jesus. Come on. We're getting somewhere. C. That was B. A. Yes. No. Oh. And then these are the people I skipped. Okay. Yeah, these are all going to D. Um. No. 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 And then yeah, that was all of them. I fucking did it, guys. I did it. I did it. That was the fastest run ever. Fastest run ever. Okay. Let's look at all the yeah. Okay. I wish I didn't that can I move that? No. Okay. Yeah, these are top tier right here. I'm not even much of a Disney fan, but I like the artwork. I mean, obviously, this is like the most obvious choice right there is an S on that one. How is that not an obvious choice? Okay, now we're into A. Um, yeah, that's all A right there. Yeah. Uh, B. I wish I didn't put that at B. I wish that was C. Yeah, yeah, C. This one should have been that actually should say there. Um Now we're on C. This this looks like C to me for sure. D, now we're in D category. Oh yeah, okay. Everyone I wouldn't fuck. This this looks this looks about right. Yeah. There's only a few changes. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good. What's the most votes? Oh, this is okay. Yeah. Yeah, people had a lot of D on this list. Hardly any C's. So that was the most votes right there. See, now this all I agree, all of this is top tier for sure. That's all top tier material. Average vote? Okay. Yeah. Average vote was yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. Look, I mean, okay, obviously for all of the S's, who would be my absolute favorite? My absolute favorite out of all the S's would probably be this one. I'm gonna leave it off at that right there. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch in a long time, but it's gonna be that's gonna be the one right there. Yeah, that's gonna be the one. We're gonna end it off like that. Wes, I'm sorry you couldn't be a part of this tier list. Granted, this isn't what I was going to have you do, but it is what it is. Uh, hey, thanks guys. Hey, thanks guys for watching, guys. Hey, thanks guys. Hey, thanks guys for watching, guys. Uh-oh.